TNC Predators turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Mirana. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. TNC Predators turn.
I speak for the trees.
Dire team pick.
Abyssal Underlord.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Arc Warning.
Ten seconds remaining. Predators turn to ban. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. TNC Predators turn to ban. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. TNC Predators turn.
Wind Ranger at your service.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Void incarnate.
Choose your hero. Ten seconds remaining.
Yo, this guy has no chill, man. Wow! Yo, this guy has no chill, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, game number 1 was a stalemate for a very long time, culminating in a Roche fight win for Boom, and then just running it down buildings afterwards. Trent, looking at this game number 2, we got a little bit of a disparity. The panel seems to think that Boom are going to be able to take it. How are you feeling about this one?
I mean, they got the Arc Warden pick, which was really nice. Because the Drow, like this 4th overall, or 8th if you count the bans, whatever you want to do for your numbers. It's been a very interesting slot for the past month. I love talking about it because it's really cool how much it's evolved and how some teams love to do this hard carry pick into double bans to try and shore it up and make sure that's gonna be there to carry the game. And in this case, TNC have gone for the Drow into the Spectre ban and then the Magnus ban to presumably take away some a host of partners with that could be good versus the Drow. But in response, Boom do get themselves this Arc Warden, and Arc Warden pretty annoying hero when you have ranged based lineups here.
Definitely, and the panel did talk about the multi-shot, still working through it, but you do run into other issues where you kind of need that extra little bit of damage to really hit it. So to me, at least, it feels like this might be one of those games where TNC want to try and push the tempo early and end it before Dreamwhistle becomes that giant indomitable force that really becomes a problem. But
yeah, the things I like about the TNC draft though, Boom went for the double ban at the end, right? The classic, the Ember and the Storm. So who do they grab? The Void. It's, I think Jaggers was saying, you pick your hard carry, you pick your Spirit for the mid, and you pick some tanky offlaner. And that's the patch. So TNC, they're on it right now. But the other hero that we talk about in the patch, the Nature's Prophet, he's there for Boom. And then the other big one, the Venomancer, as a 5 at the very least, is also there for Boom too. So they got some pretty serious meta picks here. And Arcana Wind Ranger, guys.
Amazing. It's here. We're doing it. Kodo. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at that. Up close, personal, killing it. I want to see the first Wind Ranger that has the style 2 in a pro match. That's going to be the interesting point.
Perfect. Oh, wow. That'll be a serious flex.
Ooh. Arrow up top there. I saw that little graphic pop up a second ago as well. Tim's 92% win rate in 12 matches on this hero this patch. He's been killing it.
That sounds pretty high.
It's really high. It's scary.
Yeah, he was one of the first ones I remember starting to play this position for Miranda. This one I fully attribute to Southeast Asia for coming back. Between Tims and DJ, I feel like they were the ones really starting to spam it again. When all the couriers came out, there were so many games where they would just hunt couriers with Leap to start things off. And then after that, I mean, you just got to hit your arrows.
True. True. And he already started hitting some up top there. Got some good pressure on there. Going to swap up the lanes now. So FBZ is going to head top with Kezcute, and they're going to bring Dreamocell down bottom
Radiant's
to get the matchup against KP as KP
attack.
pulls the way back behind the tower, and Hyde going to try and contest. So free wave here for Dreamocell, and then afterwards Hyde should be able to pull some of that second wave of creep again over towards them.
They're kind of funny watching KB just waddle around with only the attribute orb. He does hit level 2 now as Hyde messes with him, so he's got the the 5-star.
They got a deny on the range creep while it was being tossed. That was pretty good.
It was right in Hyde's face. He's like, yeah, okay,
amazing.
Nice try.
KP the baller. Okay, so mid lane so far, Void Spirit appears to be doing pretty good against Armel. This lane is going to even up a little bit more over time, you would imagine. The power shot's got to be careful, and they're getting bottles, I think, for both as well. Actually, Armel going for the null tally instead, so we'll have to watch and see how he guys decides to go for the regen.
I like that. He just fired at a power shot and hit Armel. Just level 2, but just kind of wearing him down. Bit risky. He missed it, but well worth it when you hit.
And the Tom pulls him back in afterwards. And you have a feeling that this is going to be one of those 4-minute contest for bounty rune situations that we've seen a lot. It's going to be very, very important for those supports to rotate. And there's only one side to rotate down bottom since KP is alone there. So
yeah, so you're definitely not getting bottom.
Yeah.
Unless you manage to do it with the 8th Remnant, I suppose. But you would think that Hyde's going to be there to cover it a little bit too well for that to happen. Yeah, I feel like we don't get to see the mid Mirana as often.
Radiant's middle
sorry,
tower
the
is
mid
under
Wind Ranger
attack.
is often still pops up from here and there. We've been getting a lot of the four Wind Ranger. Jeez, I can't stop myself. Instead,
Plague our enemies.
yeah, exactly. Wow. But it should be good to see how Makoto, like, does he just rush the MKB? That's the stock standard. Or does he try and get something a little bit more aggressive?
Yeah, something like the blink or what have you.
Yeah.
Maybe just like a javelin and then into some ability item afterwards. As Tim's is going to make the rotation in towards the mid to try and help secure a bounty rune, as Makoto or not bounty, excuse me, one of the power runes. And likewise, Hyde also going to make the move over here.
Stone.
So which way is it going to go?
Well, Armel might as well go top. As you said, kind of knows he's not getting bottom anyway.
No.
All right.
50?
Oh, nuts.
That's a good one.
I mean, that's kind of funny. You get a free harass, though, because you know he's beelining to that rune.
Yeah, and goes up and pressures Makoto a little bit. So Makoto going to have to play that one safer and probably head back to the bounty rune afterwards.
Ah, what a nuisance.
4.5 minutes so far. KP not really able to have the best of times. Likewise, the Prophet 15 and 7, and both cores keeping pretty good farm as Kezcute taking a lot of damage to lead forward, and Tim's
First
just able
blood.
to draw first blood
It was
a
ours.
while
all
in this
along.
lane, considering how much they
Radiant
got.
structures are
Another game
fortified.
over here. Almost in the 5-minute mark for that, but yeah, finally knock him down. I'm a little worried about Makoto mid here. I feel like Tim's might be on the prowl pretty soon. Does have a ward to cover, at least, so should not get hit by an arrow from Tim's.
Oh, and they're calling it that Armel is going to go sneak that rune, so that is going to be no bottle refill for Makoto still. He's just kind of getting left on an island here.
Yeah, and he sees Tim's.
Radiant's middle tower
Yeah.
Now
is
he
under
just doesn't know
attack.
where to go. He's
Just
running
gotta
home.
Run home. Damn. At least he won't miss up on too much of a wave. Armel will be level 6 by the time he gets back, so just needs to be careful not to
this
die in
guy
that
has no
first
chill,
salvo
man.
coming from the void. So, 5.5 minutes now, as you see the Void Spirit and the Drow having a very nice time. Arc Warden a little bit behind their numbers,
Prize is mine.
as is the Wind Ranger.
Yeah, and FPZ not able to get a lot up top either, just because of, I feel like the Veno, you know, with Tim's constantly pressuring up here makes sense, right? That it's hard for the 2v3.
Right.
It's getting a little bit better now with the levels up in the tree, and he's also still holding a point on FPZ. He is out of tangos on March, so there theoretically could be a play with a Sprout.
That's a nice one, though. Makoto able to pick up a DD now. So could go
Dire's
for some
middle
type
tower
of focus
is
fire
under
play.
attack.
A little bit too far outside of bounds.
Yeah, he needed something like that too. And that's a TP from the Void.
Okay. Toss over to the side. Hyde trying to jump away, but Void is there. Armel finds him. The smoke comes out afterwards, but Hyde eventually going to die. FBZ also going down.
Radiant's middle
The
tower
Gale
is under
not going
attack.
to be able to do that much to Mirana. Tim's trying to go for the body block, the lead play, and then catches him the multi-shot. All right, this is why this guy gets 92% win rate.
Yeah.
Such as tomorrow.
All right, well done. 4-0 now, a 2K lead as TNC look to fire back in game 2. A little painful to make the
Dire's
rotation
top
now.
tower
Bot and can't
is
even
under
pressure the
attack.
Arc Warden, but you get his friend, so maybe that'll help garner some better positioning for KP as the DD's popped and they start hopping on Makoto.
Okay, focus fire, arrow going to land onto Makoto.
Radiant's
The Remnant
middle
pulls him back
tower
in,
is under
well
attack.
placed. Hyde thinking about a toss play. Thought he was going to go onto it, but decides not to. So they won't be able to do that much more as we see Armel's little
Yes,
picture
I believe
stick
he
around.
is focus fired.
Good to know.
An interesting effect.
Radiant are
Team,
scanning.
this one.
Get him.
In case you forget, is that when you're playing Wind Ranger? Oh man, who did I ult?
Who do I need to run next to? DD definitely helping. As you were mentioning,
Dire's top
FPZ
tower
not
is
really
under attack.
having the best of time on this Prophet, but we'll get level 6 soon, and that's probably going to be his time to try and make some kills happen. And
Radiant's bottom tower
Tim's
is
right
under
now, we're
attack.
trying to pressure this lane. Tim's in a world of hurt, just walked into trouble and is going to barely be able to get out of there before the flex comes in.
All right, 11 though. And Armel here to hold the tower. Still can't get anything on the Dream Cell because he's way back there heading to the jungle right now.
Trying to build into that Hand of Midas. Still
Tim's.
needs about 700 gold.
Hyde tried to jump him. They still have toss right now, and Tim's is just gonna casually D-board with 180 HP.
Afraid.
Should he be?
No, maybe not.
Maybe a little
Probably. Maybe a little bit. There's an H's profit in this game, you know. But in the meantime, Armel gonna farm up those neutrals while Kezcute holds this top tower, wants to get some levels on that Veno. Only the 1 point in the ward right now, but if he gets some more me time here, he's gonna be pretty happy.
Oh no. Oh good, they weren't watching.
Did you miss something? What happened?
He last hit, you know. Free range creep under tower. Gets
Gotcha.
about like 5 HP, it hurts.
Well, TNC is definitely feeling good right now. And man, this stack right here is huge as well. March just gonna go for the wave of terror.
Dude. Look at the code over here though. He thinks that they're ganking Kezcute. He's been sitting under the tower waiting. He's like lurking in the fog. He's trying to bait out his Venomancer. And he is just wasting a lot of time up here.
Yeah, that's a pretty big win for TNC. March is just maxing out his Vengeance aura here too, so it feels like if they wanted to, the group up potential from this TNC lineup is going to be very strong.
Oh, they're trying it down bottom. They miss on the smoke because they're trying to hunt down Dream Cell. His clone have both moved to the other side of the jungle, and they see Makoto on this ward too, so they know that he's rotating back through.
Find him. Jumps in.
Dire's middle
Avalanche
tower is
toss
under
still in
attack.
trouble as the Astral Step goes forward. They find it, but FPZ comes and sneaks the rune and might be able to get the kill on a Tim's as well. Looking for that Sprout. Yeah, he's able to get away. Power shot. 10 HP.
Play by raindrops.
Run away, Trance. And the shackle not gonna latch, but still in trouble.
You gotta
Has
be
to
kidding me.
jump.
That.
You were a
Oh,
better
he
rider
gets the
than
arrow from the
Archer,
dead.
but even in that,
That's
the cat
adorable.
carried
Plays a little
the
flat.
load.
I see that. Yeah, I heard they disappear though. People were a little upset about that. It's not like the PA daggers or the swords that stay. Yeah, see, it's gone. It wilted.
Well,
Dire's
it's
middle
better
tower
to have
is
loved
under
and
attack.
lost than never have loved at all, Trent.
That is so true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe you just came up with that.
Thank you. I've been thinking about, it a lot. It's how it works.
You've just been writing some songs, some poems,
True.
some deep isms.
That's right.
Many of the isms.
Mr. Tim's hiding away, trying to get away from this Hyde guy.
Dire's
That's my
structures
next
are
one. What did you
fortified.
think?
You used to wait twice in very close
Dire's
succession.
top tower is
You
under
might have to work
attack.
on your vocabulary a little bit. A
Story of my
fake
life.
Dark Rift mid, it's just canceled out. But the beautiful high battle pass level, wow, Gabby, right
Dire's
clicks
top
come out
tower
and take down
is
this
falling.
tower.
Pretty pretty.
My goodness.
Swap, they got him.
Venom sacks
Kezcute
run
going to drop.
I thought they warned you not to speak
Yeah,
with
Abby,
rangers.
Another kill.
Flexing those DPC dollars with a 2,000 battle pass level, It's putting it all right back into Valve.
Too true. Too true.
Shadows
And
take
they
us.
are incredibly scary right now with all of the group up auras they're going to have. They're going for mech on Tim's right now. Underlord, he's going back for the pipe, and they find an H's Prophet. FBZ gonna die down bottom. 4,000 gold lead, 7-1.
Radiant's
This is
middle
not looking
tower is
particularly
under
close,
attack.
Trent.
No, they haven't found Dream Cell yet, but they also have 3 cores coming above him, and he's still on par with his Wind Ranger too.
Focus fire now on to March, and March is gonna go down here.
Kill achieved. Wow,
Don't worry, man.
542 focus fire damage. I do like that, like the Earthshaker one.
Yeah, it's cool.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Definitely. Down bottom, Tim's and Armel gonna head. They spot them out with that Spark Wraith.
I mean, that shows why he's not dying, right? Like, he's just spark wraithing the stairs.
It's true.
Oh man, once this hero gets busted and smokes go right through that, that's gonna be a good day.
Dire's courier has been killed.
It's gonna be a pretty
Radiant
terrifying.
structures are fortified.
We got Makoto's courier. Was he? Oh yeah, he probably had it planted there waiting for the demon edge.
Yeah.
300 gold away.
Yes!
All right. Well, how good are they at fighting around the towers? I guess is the question, right? Because this aggression's coming in and Kensuke's just gone.
Everyone.
Yeah, it happens so quickly. I mean, that's the thing is that if they're separated, they're really not good about it, and TNC punishes that very hard. Dream was still only
Dire's
1
middle
point up in the
tower
magnetic
is under
field,
attack.
so that is a
Dire's
bit of an issue.
structures are
I mean,
fortified.
if there is a magnetic field, like they could just walk back here. Like, what are you gonna do?
They don't have an answer. Right now,
Hyde is
at
not
least.
at the point. FPZ can split push a
Dire's
little.
middle
Yeah,
tower has
I
fallen.
think they're in pretty big trouble here, friendo.
4,000 gold lead, and the hunt now for FBZ. Arrow, open it. Starfall jump through FBZ. Oh, Shackle. Maybe gonna be able to bring down Tim. Does it try and turn here? Gets the leap away, but Makoto finds the finish.
Oh, he missed the Astro Stab too.
Yeah, didn't get FBZ. Although there's a lot more people coming in now. Oh, Makoto, you gotta be careful. Swap back into the guts, catching one, trying to kill both.
That was nice.
Dire's
they'll
bottom
get 'em.
tower is under
Hey,
attack.
Brady.
Double value multi-shot right there as Gabby cracks into
Radiant's
level
middle
10
tower is under attack.
and
Dire's
continues firing away these
structures are
towers.
fortified.
Dream
Dire's bottom tower is under
what's he got coming on the
attack.
courier? This the Mithril Hammer part of his Maelstrom.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Yes, indeedy. And well,
Dire's bottom tower
down
is under
bottom,
attack.
I mean, they're gonna keep on
Dire's
going. It looks like
structures are
as
fortified.
they have a creep wave, they've got KP, they force
Radiant's
out the
top
glyph.
tower
All the
is
tier 1
under
towers
attack.
are down. There is a big wave pushing in top, and they're gonna
on the
correct
way.
it. Yeah,
Like, why split this up? You might as well just keep running together. I guess the XP might start hurting, but it's still a 4,000 XP lead for them right now.
yeah, they're doing quite well.
And they can just Roche once they have like the Vlads will be coming out for March, but even once they have a little bit more damage.
Carmel intense. Finds him. Gonna go
Dire's middle tower
and
is under
afterwards
attack.
going to connect for the kill. Armel, avalanche toss. He's shackled though. Indus, has to ult to try and stay alive, and he's gonna die. So Makoto able to pick up a kill there.
Makoto's like actually the only way they can kill people right now,
Yeah.
and he's doing a pretty
Radiant's
good
bottom
job.
tower is under attack.
3-1-1 has gotten some of the more important ones there. Unfortunately, dying to that last engagement down here. But can they finally pressure a tower, seeing that the entirety of TNC has evacuated this bottom one?
Radiant's bottom
Mirana
tower
hucked
has
an arrow
fallen.
mid trying to find Dreamocell, but they couldn't get in range. Hence the WoW. But we do have that lead cut down a little bit now after finding the kill on the Void Spirit, and then also being able to take one of the towers. The first tier 1 tower taken on the map for him.
Oh yeah.
Done?
Okay, that's a big game changer. Now FBZ actually does something.
Yeah.
Because against the heroes, before
Radiant's
Orchid,
bottom
he actually does
tower
not
is
need
under
these
attack.
heroes. Like, there's no one he can like bully with treants. The Void Spirit and the Mirana are the only ones who are playing like super aggro, and they can just leap away from any of his little stroke plays. So now there is a Eul's force on Armel, but Tim's maybe he's a target. KP probably not, but they have begun the roaching, unfortunately.
I guess the thing that I'm just worried about though is like right now they have Lads that's coming out in the next little while from March. They've got Mechanism, they have Pipe, they've got like all of these auras, and there's no aura items at all on TNC. It's like all aggression. So if they do end up going into a fight, I'm worried about like their ability to actually kill
Your
the
shot
heroes.
has fallen to the Radiant.
I mean, they have pipe on KP. Is that what you're saying? Or did
yeah, I
you
was
know
saying-
more items on Boom?
On Boom.
Yeah,
No
okay,
aura
that
items
makes
on
more
Boom.
sense.
Yeah.
They got a lot of auras already.
They got 1 billion of them.
Aha! All right, the other big item. Jeez, I'm surprised Boom have kept this lead this close with the heroes they had, because they Hyde basically had no game before this blink, and FBZ kind of had no game before this Orchid. I think they've done a pretty good job stabilizing, but obviously pretty significant tower losses, and now the Aegis is there, so they're gonna have to make some pretty wild toss
Dire's
plays.
top tower
what
is
level
under
is he?
attack.
He's level 9, so And blow up Tim's if he catches them. Oh, he's got raindrops though. They should get some raindrops on March too.
Dire's top
You just go
tower
high
is
ground
under
after this
attack.
tier 2 tower up top here.
No, that's just Dumbo. Don't be a Dumbo.
Dumbo?
That's a
No
pub move.
Dumbos.
Don't
Alright.
no Dumbo.
Fair enough.
Go other towers.
Mo towers.
And he's looking for an arrow mid.
Dire's
pull
top
on
tower
back.
has fallen.
Dance their way down the river.
Do have Moonlight Shadow if they want to make some type of move there as well. As FBZ and Hyde pressuring elsewhere. Void Spirit just pushes out mid lane again. Yeah, they got to deal with this.
Tell you one thing, if tier 3s still killed shrines, then you go high ground there.
Dire's
that I will
top
say.
tower
Okay.
is under attack.
Not today.
Not today. No longer. Void runs into one. He went really stay alive here. They blow up Kescu.
Of invincibility, my friend.
He
He was
just
out
on
of
the
there.
move.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's so funny. He just gets galed with the
Dire's
phaser.
middle tower is under attack.
Did not appear to care. And tier 2 tower again being assaulted. They really don't appear to have an answer right now for Boom. It's 12-4.
Radiant's bottom tower
And
is
they
under
just do
attack.
not want to fight.
And
Dire's middle
one of the
tower
big problems
is
there,
under
but I just
attack.
find that like the whole
Dire's
thing is
middle
like time
tower
fast
has
and
fallen.
forward.
Oh, with the shackle, Evo Scepter looked up, trying to get out of there. Hyde looking for the jump. Avalanche is not enough.
It was the
Dude,
essence ring.
It kept him alive.
Power shot
Impressive.
was well timed,
Yeah.
but that's gonna activate instantly.
Radiant's
Essence
bottom
ring is
tower
tight. And now
is
they're
under
going to go
attack.
and get back their outpost. Much needed there for Boom. So they almost get the pick off, but wait, they're going to what? The rotation. Oh, they didn't get it. Never mind. Damn, dude, Dark Rift.
So when he loses a Cyclone buff, he gets the Life Essence buff on the same frame for like the straight up heal. That's so interesting. And then the power shot hit him for the yeah. So he was 100% dead, by the way, if it was not for that. 0.03 seconds later. I wonder if that was just the timing of the power shot. I guess it would have to be.
Yes.
Oh, there's so many good things about Dota, man.
Yeah, it's really
I
good.
tell ya, what a game.
Gift from the goddess.
These BKBs coming out for Boom are going to be pretty nice as well, at least for Makoto. Are there any other ones that are going to be there? It looks like Kescute's trying to go in for a Glimmer Cape, but Streamocell's just farming up these Ancients.
They probably want to poke one of the Raxes before he's level 18, though, because you mentioned timing, and it's like exponential, right? As he gets more levels in the Tempest double, and thus like more activity in the magnetic field. Like always having the
Radiant
clones up,
are
always being able to
scanning.
double up.
Yeah.
That's a bit of a problem.
The thing that is scary, though, is that like TNC have
Dire's
the
courier
heroes, I
has
feel
been
like,
killed.
to kind of punish in a way, right? Like they have Swap, they have guys that can dive, and speaking of diving,
Shadow.
they do find Hyde. Gonna go in for that arrow, misses afterwards, and the chase down. Don't want to let him break. And Tim's right there on top of him. Shackle not gonna latch, but Tim's gets the mech off and runs away. And Gabby chasing finds Makoto. He's hiding off in the trees now, still trying to back away. They can't quite catch him. Makoto arrow.
Oh, he's trying to get
Tim.
Tim.
Oh, we're not gonna be able to get him.
Fallen
Tim's the Jukin.
That was pretty
Radiant's
close.
courier has been killed.
And over to the side, KP finds Hyde as well. The Yule Scepter, but they won't be able to chase him down.
And Makoto's just living on like the razor's edge right now. If he can get to that BKB, it's gonna help him so much in these defenses.
Yeah.
But a death like that is gonna slow
Radiant's
it down by a
middle
lot.
tower is under attack.
Tim just continues pressing forward here with his 200 HP.
Dude does not care.
Oh, he
He's
Radiant's
gonna be
top
back.
tower
Turns out
is
he
under
actually does
attack.
care, guys.
Unbelievable.
And there was only 8 seconds till Rune. Come on, Tim.
Radiant
Regen Rune
structures
bottom.
are fortified.
Ready?
I'm ready. Here it is. No, sad.
Close.
Radiant's
Armel
top tower
almost has
is
an
under
axe.
attack. Dire's bottom tower is under
Is there
attack.
anything to deal with that right now?
He's playing crazy well this
Dire's
game.
structures
Yeah,
are
The way that
fortified.
he's just diving in there and basically saying, all right, if I don't get shackled, I'm fine. If I don't get shackled,
Radiant
I'm fine.
structures are fortified.
Making it work.
It's not wrong.
But you're
Dire's
right.
bottom
His
tower is under
Agnes,
attack.
they don't have anything. Actually, no way to dispel silence.
That's a problem, Trent.
Yeah, they got a glimmer, so that might be able to save one person.
Avalanche. Hinges. Lift up. Remnant pull back in. The taunt, the root is there. They try and kill him. He's shackled. Avalanche toss afterwards, and they get one kill. Everybody, let's get out of here. He's going to pull himself out at least. But let's see, maybe in some trouble here. Gabby does have the Hurricane Pike. They find another shackle there on the march, and just like that, boom, in a much better position here. As they did manage to kill off Armel. Can't quite get the Venge. They do get her now, and Silence. Underlord came back for this. So a weird series of events for TNC, but boom, capitalize and pull that lead back.
Don't get grabbed by ice climbers. Don't get grabbed by ice climbers. Get shackled.
Right.
You know, it's a hard life. There's only one way he dies. And Makoto still finds it. So very impressive.
Well done.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
He's thinking about a Lincoln sex potentially. Might just go for the BKB. We'll see. I feel like either's kind of
Radiant's
fine.
middle tower has been denied.
Yeah, this Armel gets, the Armel Ags gets you a lot of value as well. Just to sort of, I mean, you know, the best defense is a good offense and all that good stuff.
There it is.
What?
Another ism.
Yeah, that's right. You knew it was coming back around. Well, so far feeling pretty good if I am TNC, but there's some things to be a little bit concerned about. Roche,
Yeah, I think they probably wish they had a bit more right now.
yeah.
I'm getting a little worried, my friend. I think this Arc Warden, right? A little ticking time bomb. It's gonna be level 18 soon. And they're probably delayed to that next Roche, as you were about to say before I interrupted you.
I just knew what I was going to talk about. Is you're already on top of it. You're killing it, man. But that is the other thing that I guess you can do against the Arc Warden lineup if you have like a very mobile draft, is try and just hold all 3 lanes and keep them stuck in their base. But I don't know how effective that's going to be.
They have Nature's Prophet and a Wind Ranger, so I think it's a bit hard though. Move like the wind, you know.
True. I guess the other thing about it too is like they're strongest on TNC when they're together. And if you're trying to hold all 3 lanes, you're not together. Sims, chasing, finding one, FBZ. They have Guardian Griefs. That's a thing that is existing right now. And Will Scepter to catch as poor old
Radiant's
FBZ
bottom
gonna fall.
tower is under attack.
And it's 38 seconds until our potential Roche.
If you're TNC, do you feel like you kind of need this one at this point?
I would say it's more
Radiant's
like
top tower is
Boom
under
just
attack.
really can't give it up.
Okay.
I guess in a way, yes, because if they get it, I feel like it's a very likely Brax.
Right.
But I mean, if you don't get it, you're probably okay, and you like keep delaying, and it opens up more opportunities for Boom. But I'm gonna you real dead.
Damn, dude.
The lanes are
Demolished. How quick was this Roche respawn? 1:18. Makoto and Hyde, they're waiting. This is just like the
Dyer's
dynamic duo
middle
ready
tower
to kill
is
anybody
under
that shows
attack.
up here. And they have a lot of wards in this area as well.
Radiant are scanning.
Walking uphill, Tim's does not have greaves. Armel is coming in as well. Got to be careful. Shackle, but the toss afterwards has silence available. They're controlling Makoto. Arrow comes in and dead.
Anywhere you can go.
Radiant structures are
Struggling
fortified.
to make it to that BKB. And they're heading down
this.
bottom again.
Interesting.
Well, that's the real dream of Cell.
Dire
Oh
are
my
scanning.
god, if they could get him, the wraparound, they think he's gonna
They
get
know,
that camp.
they know.
Yeah, but Dream of Cell, he's TPing out. He realized,
Alright.
I guess.
I see that dire ward, but I'm not sure how much it saw down there. I think it saw them TPing, but it probably saw the couriers coming through. That's why I would tip them off. Deep ward, ladies and gentlemen. Couriers tell all.
Radiant's bottom
Very
tower is
valuable.
under attack.
Yep.
Oh, and Tim's down to low HP again as 26 minutes. We are getting very close now to that next tier of items.
Thank you, Envy.
The classic.
Perfectly timed as it actually respawns too, so.
Dream of Cell sends out the clone, has the magnetic field off to the side, And pushing out this top lane will be
Radiant's
Tim's.
top
He's looking
tower
first
is under
for anybody.
attack.
He's actually going to drop a ward down. I like that play a lot. And they're going to head into the pit. Check it out, maybe? Maybe not? Okay.
Yeah,
no, they're just going to walk uphill.
They can take the outpost, right? Because they have the tier
right.
2s, so.
Call.
And that done first.
What are you hiding?
Cross your T's, dot your I's.
Hit Roshan.
Yep.
Still haven't taken that bottom tier 2 tower, but it really does not matter that much at all.
I could have hit Roshan with my
Throwing
eyes.
another arrow, Roche is going to go down, and they are sending in Dreamo
Radiant's
Cell.
bottom
It's a little
tower
cloney clone
is
over
under
here.
attack.
They're moving into position. Are they trying to fight this?
They're just putting no risk here for TNC.
He's over to the side
Radiant's
as well. Arrow
middle
connects
tower is
onto
under
him.
attack.
And hide. He's just dead.
Oh.
Okay, try that coming from the Tiny. They want to get Silent. Oh, the big old Silent is in trouble. He doesn't get the ulti off afterwards, but I think it only caught onto Armel. Now the lift up. This is the real one. He is big dead. And now Kezcute also likely to fall, as that was about as bad as it could have been.
Yeah, he got silenced on the Wind Ranger. He's just trying to get that PKB, but silenced into the Venge stun and just dead. And this Aegis now guarantees
Roshan has
PKB build
fallen to the Radiant.
for the Drow. Makes it really easy. Basically unpunished.
Wow! Tim's found him off to the side. Oh, that's unfortunate for poor Kezcute. He's gonna die.
Yeah, this ward though.
Yeah, he plays that one. They don't know about that. As we take a look at this replay again,
That
just
arrow.
an arrow.
It's the two big playmakers, right? It's Hyde and then it's Makoto as well. And you can see down there, right there, silence, boom. That's it.
Yeah.
Done.
At that point, there's just nothing left in the tank. And of course, Dreamo Cell also got clipped by that silence. It hit onto Veno, it hit onto the Arc Warden, it hit onto the Wind Ranger. And back towards mid, we are pushing high ground. Arc Warden not there for 3 more seconds. How much can they get done?
God, look at this attack speed.
Yeah, that's kind of disgusting.
Okay, though, guys, MKB still doesn't work
Radiant's
on
bottom
buildings despite
tower is
what
under
you saw
attack.
Enigma do. They have not changed it.
That is a thing. Still exists in its current form.
Can you imagine if we got another like bubble of the ancient and all that? You can start practicing right
Dire
now.
structures
You're like,
are
where's
fortified.
the middle of this thing? Okay, well maybe not right now. Right now you should probably be focusing on the tower.
He went into a lobby between then and now.
Pause. Oh, he's
Another bubble.
wait. Is that actually? Oh, it is hitting. A little white Venn diagram back there.
Radiant's
a little
bottom
bit off the
tower
mark.
is under
Oh,
attack.
what a hero, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for our warden. Woo!
See, this is why I was saying, like, is it worth it?
Dire's middle
They will
tower
eventually
has
take down the
fallen.
tower. Like, was it worth it to go earlier to try and end the game? But they're still making work of it. Oh my god, he got a quickening charm. What? Oh no. All right. He got the CDR talent. He's got a quickening charm. Go build an Octarine, my man. I'm ready to see it.
I mean, he's actually there. He has
Prize is
6.5,
mine.
so double the 13 and 14.8. So it is the same thing that I think that Miracle had with like the 2-second downtime.
I'll take that.
God. Disgusting. Very disgusting. And they got the tier 3 tower, but now, like, how do you close this game out? This is incredibly problematic here.
Well, I think you should just use one of your other isms.
Thank you.
Do you have any that apply? You can't defend your buildings if you're all dead. How about that one?
That's a good one. That's a
Yeah.
good one.
So let's just go for that. I mean, Armel still has a really big punish with his silence because they still don't have anything, right? I mean, they have like big right clicks. All right, FPV has a 10-second BKB and Makoto's is also done. So I guess that was the window, right?
Yeah.
Maybe that's where they should have dove a little bit more aggressive. They've missed out on that now.
I guess that's fair too, because like when
Dire's
you're going high
bottom tower
grounds,
is under attack.
so like
Dire's
the
bottom
Arc
tower
Warden can't
has
afford
fallen.
to send his clone out to go and like push other lanes.
Well, they're not in position. They could run mid here, but I guess this is more valuable.
Radiant's
They're
courier
not,
has
yeah,
been
they're not here to
killed.
defend. And they got
Radiant's
BKB on
courier
Gabby as
has
well.
been
It's flying
killed.
out, I think.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
TV for 10 seconds.
Dire's bottom
Oh my
barracks
god, they
are
just
under
got the
attack.
courier though. I think that is BKB on it for Drow. Am I crazy? Maybe not, I don't know.
Radiant's top
I
tower
don't know
is
if it
under
even
attack.
matters because they got the
Radiant
racks.
structures
That's
are
true,
fortified.
that's fair. I'm thinking they might be able to transition that into heading elsewhere afterwards. But BKB done for the Arc Warden now as well. Couple couriers slain.
I think you're right though, because he doesn't have it queued up. So it looks like that was actually mega value.
Mirrors of my delight.
Any other ones taken down? Also, the Venge's courier went down as well. Not as important, but
Yeah, we'll just assume that was wards, judging by his inventory.
good old wards. Okay, so back towards mid next. See what they can do here. As Dream Rosell has his little clone, KP gonna get hit by that flux, walks out together with the Drow. They are all kinds of fine and dandy. They got the multi-shot damage talent. And
Where are the bubbles?
they got to go with the 4-step afterwards.
Oh, nice.
And that's BKB's dead.
Well, Lyrical, he gets a 10-second BKB.
Oh man, that's really rough. And the Aegis is going to expire, but they can't get the catch onto Gabby. Now turning with that multi-shot damage to destroy them. Focus fire to actually blow him up though.
Rivalry between
To be
us.
able to get out with the rest.
For that, you need to
But
be
they kill off
competition.
the Drow as the Aegis expires.
Okay, Dreamer's on a double 4-staff. Where's the big play, Dreamer? Come on. Like the cast rate is so nerfed on those damn things now. He couldn't get in there.
Yeah.
But I really want to see Arc Warden pull out a double 4-staff now, because that sounds hype as hell.
That would be sick.
Split everyone outside of the Underlord Uber.
So how much does this one like melee rack sort of ensure things at all for TNC?
Not at all.
Does it? Nothing at
Pretty
all.
much worthless. Yeah. I think 2 lanes is the big one. That's going to help a lot with spreading the Arc Warden thin to like create another situation. Of course, it's good. You know, you want to get that done. It's going to occupy more of FBZ's time, pushing out that bottom lane as well as Dreamercell's time. But in the end, that death on Gabby is pretty bad. And as he said, that BKB, like...
Yeah.
That's kind of what did it. I mean, he got avalanched and then just like ran down. He took almost 1,000 magic damage.
It fills me
Get hit by
with
4 spark
nothingness.
rates? Damn.
That's problematic. And now with Hurricane Pike done
Radiant's
also
middle
on
tower
boom,
is under attack.
you can see that like it's still
Radiant are
favoring
scanning.
TNC right now, but this could change very rapidly in the next couple of minutes here. Particularly depending upon what happens with the next Aegis.
Yeah.
Radiant's bottom
That's not
tower
that far
is
away.
under attack.
And I just want to... I'm really curious of this courier, if that indeed was what happened. And yeah, that is 100% what it was. Man, that is awful.
Yeah.
That's like some serious game-changing stuff.
Courier
Dire are
snipes,
scanning.
very
I just-
important.
Yeah, I didn't think that they would be able to kill her even with it.
Well,
No, take that.
now smoke up with 4
Gold for me.
to the top side to try and secure some bounty runes. While Tim's is there to push the wave again afterwards. And they won't run into anybody here most likely, but they will be able to at least get those bounties picked up.
What did the Dire have? I mean, they have Treants. They can just keep sending into the Rose Gold. Maybe they can get a line of Eno wards down if Kezuki makes his way up top for a little bit. But that is a huge item. And Wind Ranger, she's the constant one more item, but this is a pretty good spot in the game. Blink, BKB, MKB. Even though she's poor, in the realm of cores this match, she can kill anyone.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really scary. And you do have some, like, auras there to help out. They've got the Crimson Guard and the Greedstone for Marana, which is
Radiant's
pretty
middle
huge.
tower is under attack.
But it's still not, like, an infallible thing. And there's a lot of magical damage that's there. And just sort of straight up damage as well. She hits hard.
Radiant's middle
From Makoto.
tower is under attack.
And this was also a pretty early Roach, too, so we're going to get the refresher or the eggs.
Okay.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
What do we
attack.
even want?
Oh, wait, they're just going high ground
Radiant's
here.
bottom tower has fallen.
Backdoor is taken
Dire's
off, and they're going to be able to
structures
sneak it up in
are
time. They force out the glyph.
Man, they got caught again.
Yeah. Not anticipating that quick move coming from TNC and sort of guerrilla warfaring.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Suddenly, everybody's pressured back, and bottom lane is going to push in naturally. So this is a pretty good move to force everybody from Boom back into their base again. As Arrow hits.
They got another one.
Up top, they got him. FBZ always tossed back, though. Good save there by Hyde.
Yeah, let's say
Radiant's
they weren't
bottom
actually going to
tower
punish
is under
anyway.
attack.
Yeah.
Can't be just kind of threatened it by walking up. Kind of a cool animal for Wind Ranger, I feel. That could help, but then she wouldn't have to like burn her BKB for the silence. Ooh, speaking of items, oh man. Who takes the relic?
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I guess
They have like too many good items in heroes. Anyway, they're also roaching for an eggs.
Yeah, this is big.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
Against Gabby.
Immortality.
Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower
Okay.
is under attack.
Aegis, Ags, huge increase in effective power spike now. KP is going to come back to defend this bottom lane again. Meanwhile, the rest of Boom is grouped up and smoked and ready to battle if things start breaking out here. Does not appear. Oh, Gabby. Gotta be careful.
Yeah, and they have the timeless relic too on high. That's what they went with. So big burst damage for him now.
One more item left apiece. The Witless Shackle could be good for the Wind Ranger as well, but kind of wants to keep that greater Fairy Fire just for the damage right now. Looks.
Yeah, she might ride that out and then just see how it feels after that. So we get the Minotaur Horn for TNC and the Magic Lamp. That's actually kind of okay for Kescube, but he has the Telescope.
Yeah.
And the Gem.
He has a lot of things.
Oh, he's gonna get these wards. That's nice.
Okay.
Oh, did he see? Someone saw. God, the enemy on Gem is so tiny. No!
They're not getting it. Okay, well, whatever.
And
So
they probably
KP
thought they were closer.
KP is sending a big wave down bottom, and then probably going to group up with the rest of his team afterwards. He has a craggy coat.
He has 200 bonus damage. I'm a little disappointed we didn't get the eggs.
That's true. That would have been pretty hype.
It's still effectively more. There's always damage on Drow, so you know it's just
Yeah.
why. All right, Gabby, just multi-shot the buildings. Why hasn't he thought of that yet? Am I right?
That's true.
Yeah.
Fair point. Make it happen. I was kind of wondering if KP eventually tossed back. Caught him. Force that away afterwards. Jump in from Armel. They got the focus fire, but able to get Gabby out. Now trying to retreat. It looks
Radiant's
like they're able
top
to escape
tower
for the
is
moment.
under
March
attack.
taking a lot of damage. Almost dying. March being brought low, but barely able to live. And the power shot ends her. Just like that.
Oh no! No, they can't do it. No.
Dude,
We're gonna be here
so
all, guys.
frustrating. Oh my god.
The prize is mine.
Got Satanic on
scanning.
Gabby. But again, top lane is going to be pushed in by FBZ. He's out there in a moment. And they do find the illusion, going to destroy him rather rapidly. And wait, maybe they spot him. They get him. Artward is still
Warren was
down
still
here.
there. They just killed him.
Oh, Makoto though, the turn. Able to get it. Gabby pops the Satanic, turns to fight. Going to absolutely melt them if they stick around any longer. Hyde has to run away. They got Dreamo cells in their sight. And just gets destroyed. He has no buyback.
Yeah, that's not gonna work versus Drow.
Let me get my hands back. And then we can
Big
die.
play. Somebody needed to lay down the bubble first.
And the creeps are
no.
coming mid.
He didn't have mana for bubble and TP. He was 30 mana
Dire's
short.
middle barracks
Otherwise,
are
our
under
Gordon
attack.
probably lives there. Oh, maybe not. It doesn't matter anyways.
Yeah, it's gonna have KB, so I mean.
They go immediately for these tier 4 towers, and just like that, when your strat revolves around one hero staying alive,
Dire's
when he
middle
dies,
tower
it is a
has
problem. They
Dire's middle
do
barracks
have
are
the
under
Venom
attack.
back up soon. They pop
Radiant
the glyph now.
structures are
Meanwhile,
fortified.
Hyde brings the jump in, but not going to be able to get it. Shackle's not
Dire's
going to land on
courier
both of
has
them.
been killed.
But they're still in it. GG is going to
Dire's
be
middle
called.
barracks are under attack.
TNC going to tie the series up, one game apiece.
Yeah, Makoto would have had to do it all there, and admirable effort there to like delay to the point where it started to kind of turn with the Arc Warden spells, and you see this advantage versus the Drow strat. But in the end, they just did not